Good evening, everybody. Not an expected streaming day, save for the fact that I think for the last few birthdays I've done a stream, and like some 5-year-old kid, I'm insisting everybody knows about it. But no, the main reason for the main reason for mentioning this is I, in principle, like to do a sort of a plethora of games. I usually start with like a raw appeal to nostalgia. I know I've definitely done this one. I think it was exactly a year ago that I've played this one before, but it's got a cool opening, so I don't feel bad about it in the least. But yeah, so the idea here is not to get too attached to any one game because I might hop into something else immediately. Then again, given my track record of utterly failing to hold to things that I say in the title, maybe I'll just stick with the game all day. I just need to... Sorry about that. I may just stick with the game the whole evening, but it is still a school night. I didn't take the day off work. Didn't really... Yeah, didn't treat it specially. Actually, so this is the one thing. I realize I've now finally become an adult because it's occurred to me that my birthday basically is, if you're like a kid, you'll hear, "It's your birthday! Yay! Cake, presents, give me stuff." Whereas an adult, "It's your birthday" means that you hear from family, whether you want to or not, who will make demands on your time, whether you want it or not. You'll spend the time with people you may or may not want to spend time with. So, there we go. Actually, no, it wasn't too bad. I worked today. It was more of the bulk of the day. Anyways, let's hop into the game. I'm debating about whether or not I should hold the opening, but let's reward the people who came in at the start. I like that as an intro. But yeah, so this is an ancient game, but it's, as you can see from the title, it's one of the first, or not one of the first, but it's published by Epic back when it was called Epic Mega Games. I'm actually going to take a quick peek and see when this thing came out. 1994. So I guess that would have enjoyed its 30th anniversary last year. So there was... the game was released as freeware, so I'm actually playing something called Open One Must Fall 2097. I'm not 100% sure what they did to update it. But I actually think... So I will confess, I've played this a few times, and... I'm a bit of a sucker for over-the-top openings, so, lightning bolts beginning at the start of the game is very fun. But I actually think this is a great opening track for a game. So, yeah, anyways, the other thing I wanted to take a look at was Epic's history. Because I know it started as, like, Potomac Computer Systems in like Tim Sweeney's bedroom or something like that. Okay, so it became Epic Mega Games in 1992. So Epic would have been 2 years old when it published One Must Fall 2097? Whatever year this game's supposed to take place in. Now, in terms of what they were working on, I know there'd been like ZZT that he'd worked on before. I believe Jill of the Jungle was another one that Epic had worked on. Actually, you know what? Probably... Yeah, so there's Jill of the Jungle. Oh god, I haven't heard of like half of these. So, ZZT, Best of ZZT, ZZT's Revenge, Super ZZT, Adventure Math, Kilo Blaster. That is the first I've ever heard of that one. Jill of the Jungle I've heard of. Dare to Dream, never heard of. Silver Ball, never heard of. Zargon, never heard of. Jazz Jackrabbit, so I've heard of that. I think they use that as like a demo for some version of the Unreal Engine at some point. I feel like I've heard of Extreme Pinball at some point before, but it's actually not ringing a bell. I feel like it's one I should be familiar with, though, because I think like Digital Extremes was related to this in some way. Firefight, again, never heard of it. Seventh Legion, again, never heard of it. Jazz Jackrabbit 2, so that at least I'm familiar with. And then, of course, Unreal, which is probably the best known. Well, until Fortnite now, I suppose. Now, what also surprises me here is it turns out that apparently they were it says here, developer of Age of Wonders? I did not know that. I thought that was purely Triumph Studios. So, anyways, in terms of published games, it actually looks like they had it's actually apparently one of the last that they published. So, under published as Epic Mega Games that's got here, again, I'll mention, it's easier to say the ones that I've heard of. Brix, BRIX, Castle of the Winds, Overkill, Ancients 1, Deathwatch, Electroman, The Adventures of Robbo, Solar Winds, Zone 66, Ken's Labyrinth, which has an absolutely charming cover, Epic Pinball, maybe that's what I was thinking of? No, there's Epic Pinball and Extreme Pinball. Apparently there are differences. Ancients 2, Approaching Evil, Heartlight, Epic Baseball, the one I've heard of, One Must Fall 2097, the game we're about to experience here, Radix Beyond the Void, and the only one that I've ever heard of otherwise is Tyrion, which is sort of this, I don't even know what you call the genre, but like you're in like a ship and the map's sort of like moving under you. And then they stopped publishing from 1995 until 2021 when they bought Mediatonic and did Fall Guys, and then as a publisher have done Alan Wake Remastered, Rocket League, Sideswipe, Kid Amnesia Exhibition, never heard of that, PC Building Simulator 2, Rumbleverse, Touch Type Tale, Alan Wake 2, and End of Abyss. So there you go. Let's play the game. Let's just do the one-player game for the start. So, actually, you know what? I don't know if there was a manual for this game, so let's see if the Wikipedia page says what the story is. One Must Fall 2097 replaces the human combatants typically of contemporary fighter video games with large human assistant robots, HAR. These HARs are piloted through a physical and mental link to the human pilots, but this is merely a plot concept and is never shown on screen. 11 HARs and 10 selectable pilots are available for play, along with 5 arenas and 4 tournaments. The pilots vary in strength, speed, and endurance, thus the many HAR pilot combinations allow for large replay value. Unlike in most fighting games of its time, the arenas, except one, the stadium, contain hazards. For instance, one arena features spikes coming out of the darkness that can damage a robot. The game has 2 main play modes. One player mode in which the company that markets the robots, World Aeronautics and Robotics, WAR, is holding a competition among its employees to decide who will be selected to oversee the establishment of the first Earth base on Jupiter's moon, Ganymede. The second mode is tournament mode, where HAR battles have become the premier source of entertainment for Earth, and the player, as a new competitor, must win prize money to improve their machine and ultimately become the world champion. Each Har has 3 special attacks that can be discovered, except for Shadow and Nova, both of which have 4, along with a Scrap and Destruction move similar to Fatalities in Mortal Kombat that can earn bonus points and in some cases unlock secrets. Using destruction modes in tournament mode in the higher difficulty levels sometimes results in the player being challenged by an unranked opponent. Defeating that opponent and using a destruction move on their robot occasionally yields secret components that can be installed on the player's Har, significantly improving the effectiveness of certain special moves and sometimes adding new ones. Speaking of, I don't know how to do the destruction. I know I've done them before, but okay, cool. This is all just an excuse so you can hear the music. So, Crystal forced to fend for herself after her parents' mysterious death. Crystal's determination has earned great respect. Stefan, although he is the youngest competitor in tournament history, Stefan still fights with skill beyond his years. Milano, recruited by Raven for his outstanding kickboxing skills, Milano's speed and dexterity are legendary. Christian's aggressive style strikes fear in the minds of competitors and desire in the hearts of many young women. Shiro. Over his many years of competition, Shiro has developed unrivaled power, yet retains a youthful sense of humor. Jean-Paul, his calculating and devious nature, along with his well-rounded abilities, often intimidate Jean-Paul's opponents. Ibrahim, a retired triathlete, Ibrahim's patience and honesty have made him a valued mentor to his many aspiring competitors. Angel. Angel's past is shrouded in mystery. Aside from her reclusive disposition and strong will, little is known of her. Cosette. A veteran fighter, Cosette has become cautious, defensive, and bitter after being crippled in the arena. And Raven. As Major Krysak's bodyguard and right-hand man, Raven has beaten and humiliated many inside and outside the arena. So Milano's high agility seems pretty attractive. And apparently higher power than Crystal, although I'm a little worried at the lack of endurance. So Jean-Paul is the last one, which is kind of a middle of the road. Alright. You want me to be Stefan? I actually have normally gone with Stefan, so I'm totally fine with this. Thank you very much, Kite. I'm actually delighted that you have you seen the intro to this game out of curiosity? Because I'm totally willing to exit out and load in. It does not take a lot of time. While you are here, I know Kite has been really busy lately, but I do just want to take a quick minute and say Kite is one of the people I've known. It feels like one of the ones I've known the longest on the platform. One of the kindest and actually one of the most consistent entertainers that I've known. He is somebody who I think really has delivered, on a very wide range of games and with a level of sort of compassion and good humor that I personally find quite envious. He is somebody who I can actually point to a lot of very fond memories of various games that I've played and things that I've learned about the game. So, for instance, I'd never known about Tokyo Ghoul, but he really seemed to latch on to the Shadowrun game that I was playing and let me know about it because of one of the Ghoul characters that I was playing. And it's something that, it's always a little funny, right, to have someone in here, and I've shouted him out many times, but he's somebody who I really do feel the need to do it each time, because I really do think that he's a real gem on the platform, and he's somebody who I've always really enjoyed interacting with. And you know what? I didn't see if you'd seen the intro or not, so I'm gonna close out the game and reload it. I will let you know that this is something that you can download and play yourself because it was turned to freeware in 1999. But I think more games should start with lightning bolts like this. Very, very retro sounding soundtrack, but man, that's a good opening. All right. Stefan versus Raven. I'll let you wash my bot when we're done. Sure, I'll hose down what's left.
Round 1.
Fight.
Oh, I don't know if I set the difficulty. This could actually be on a very high difficulty.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
Dope.
You win.
Ah. There should be a scrap move I can do. For all you folks that enjoy an evenly matched battle, I hope you didn't pay for the match at the stadium. But for all you who like the occasional one-sided masochistic pouncing, then watch out for Stefan. Wipe that smile off your face, Softness. A few strips of metal will be all that's left of you.
Round 1.
Fight.
Round 2.
Fight.
I don't remember. Have you seen this game before, Kite? Whoa.
You win.
Oh, cool. All you arena junkies out there got a pretty good show at the stadium. Crystal fought with skill, but not enough. Put down Stefan's hulking jaguar. Maybe next time, Crystal. Eat lead, Blondie. Your lucky streak ends here.
Round 1.
Fight.
Ah! That was horrible. Hey, Takri, how you doing?
Round 2.
Fight.
Not looking good. Ooh.
You lose.
Ouch. Nice try, Stefan. This was about as close as they come, folks. Christian must be thankful for blows like this one. It was shots like this that kept Christian just a half step ahead of Stefan. Norm? Oh no, yeah, CPU on Ultimate? Let's take that down one. Watch and learn, quiet boy. I'll give you 30 ticks before you fall. You are nothing!
Round 1.
Fight.
That's off to a good start. That was a waste of a stun.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
Yikes!
You win.
Yeah, still busy, but it's just really hot out. But I'm still really enjoying work. It's a nice chance to catch up with all of you. There's definitely a reason why I like streaming like this. And there's a couple of shows I really want to show you at some point, but I know, like, it's always really tough because I realize your time is sort of at a premium, so I don't really want to take too much from it. But I've been reading some great books, and overall, I'd say I'm pretty happy with how I think. But how about you, Kite? I'm just as, if not more, interested in how you're doing, and I'm also interested in how you are doing, Dickory, of course. Sure hope Stefan and John Paul's repair crews didn't plan any parties tonight. With this mediocre performance by Stefan, his Jaguar repair crew will be stuck in the shop almost as long as his opponents. You can leave now and avoid the embarrassment. I would think you're embarrassed already.
Round 1.
Fight.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
You should be able to hit the shadow, but okay, fortunately you didn't take advantage of the opportunity. I should double check that finisher. Oh, this challenger meant business tonight. Stefan could show the old pros a thing or two about that Jaguar. Check this action out. This is how Ibrahim looked the whole batch. Beaten, bruised, and bewildered. I'll wipe that smile off your face, Softness. There'll be a few strips of metal. A few strips of metal will be all that's left of you.
Round 1.
Fight.
Hey, Tapirosity. Ah, you took my perfect.
You win.
Been busy taking a lot of Japanese classes in pursuit of becoming more fluent. You may be going to Texas to... Okay. Best of luck for you on Texas, obviously. That's great to hear about the Japanese. I was actually trying to do something with French today, but I'm not nearly as advanced in my French as you are on your Japanese. Ouch. Jesus.
You win.
All you arena junkies out there got a pretty good show at the stadium. Crystal fought with skill, but not enough to put down Stefan's hulking Jaguar. Maybe next time, Crystal. Eat lead, Blondie! Your lucky streak ends here.
Round 1.
Fight.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
So as far as I can tell, the Jaguar throw is the most damaging of the attacks, including going up and bonking them on the head when they're... Ugh.
You win.
The crowd cheered as Christian was defeated in a remarkable showdown with Stefan. Stefan pleased excited onlookers with respectable skill. Here's the hit that ended the match. After I take you down, I'll take you out. You are about to get a man's education.
Round 1.
Fight.
Hey! Sorry, just give me a quick second here. Ah! Good God. Whew!
You win.
Happy birthday. It was a great day over here. Wonderful. That's great to hear. All right, the coffee will turn me into a champion.
Round 2.
Fight.
No! I need to learn how to go against the Shredder. Yikes!
You lose. Round 3.
Fight.
Oof. Oh, if I can get her stunned. Yes!
You win.
I have a feeling that... Is it Major Kryzak? Anyways, whoever the final boss is, I think is going to be a struggle. Now, this was an even matchup if I've ever seen one. If they fought this match tomorrow, Angel could just as easily win. Stefan's final stumbling blow ended the match in what could only be called a fortunate victory. Hey Pops, ain't it time for your nap? Actually, it's time I spank a crying baby.
Round 1.
Fight.
Oh, this one actually I struggle with too. A blast from your past. Have you done this on stream, Lord Gloom?
You win.
I know you've been doing some 7 Days to Die. Folks, for those of you who don't, I don't have the shout out right now, but Lord Gloom is also a broadcaster. You played this when you were a kid. So yeah, we learned this game came out in 1994. I like to think of it as the Fortnite
You
prequel.
lose. Round 3.
Fight.
Ah! Oh god. I don't care if it's cheesy. I need to win. No! Damn.
You lose.
Wow, this was a close one. Stefan and Shiro traded blows in the stadium until Shiro, fatigued and stumbling, landed this, the final blow. The next time these two meet, it'll be some rematch. Alright. It's shameful. I'm now down 2 difficulty levels.
Round one.
Fight.
So, Lord Gloom, do you have like a favorite har? Or character for that matter? What was it like in the old days? Was this game originally out in black and white?
You win. Round two.
Fight.
You win.
That'll be a good final shot. Stefan fought a respectable battle with Christian and was victorious. Not half bad, Stefan. They both did some damage, but Stefan ended the contest with this shot.
Round one.
Fight.
You win. Round two.
Fight.
I will also say, Lord Gloom, if you are overwhelmed with nostalgia, this game is freeware now, and I'm playing Open One Must Fall 2097, so you are now able to play this without too much trouble and free of charge. Oh, this challenger meant business tonight. Stefan could show the old pros a thing or two about that Jaguar. Check this action out. This is how Crystal looked the whole match, beaten, bruised, and bewildered.
Round one.
Fight.
Sacre bleu. Ow. Told you I struggle against the katana.
You win. Round two.
Fight.
Actually, so I know Outworld came in during Ace Attorney, but this would have been a good one to see him. What the hell am I doing?
You lose.
Yeah, I deserve to lose.
Round three.
Fight.
I can't seem to land that Jaguar throw anymore.
You win.
But yeah, he came in during Ace Attorney, but I feel like this is more his game. For those of you who don't know, Outworld's the Mortal Kombat streamer. Surely you don't think you can win. Prepare to see what a real mind can do.
Round one.
Fight.
There's a bunch of implied backstory in those, both in the character descriptions, but also the like the trash talk at the start of the match. But I don't know if there's ever, I don't know if this ever came with an instruction manual or anything to explain the various relationships. It definitely seems like at least one of them are brother and sister.
You win.
But yeah, I'm sorry. This is, I'm not going to rebrand as a One Must Fall 2097 lore channel.
You win.
Ah, nuts. I've added the destruction down, but apparently not.
Round one.
Fight.
Alright, I expect all of you to have glow sticks out with this music. Yikes. So maybe it was Angel that I was struggling with rather than the
You win.
rather than the shredder.
Round 2.
Fight.
I could do that too.
You win. Round 1.
Fight.
No! No!
You lose. Round 2.
Fight.
What a disaster. Okay, I apparently struggle with the distance as much as the others. Shamefully. Now down to world class.
Round 1.
Fight.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
I think I just did that to myself.
You win.
Mess up. Oh,
Round 1.
I think this is the first time I saw Milano. Sorry to skip over the dialogue. God, he's fast.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
You win.
Birdie Lala, thank you very much. Oh, that's Olaf who, Wait, why does it say Birdie Lala? Oh, sorry, that was the follow. Olaf, thank you. Hang on, didn't you subscribe yesterday? Anyways, thank you very much. Lord Gloom is drowning in nostalgia. Kite's seen this before on Discord, and I believe... Okay. Oh, wow, so it was the one... Oh, interesting. Thank you very much, Olaf. And I think Kree saw this last year, so... But I do have any fond memories of One Must Fall 2097.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
This I've never gotten is why they don't capitalize on their stuns. I don't know if it's because I'm like mid-action or something.
You win.
I messed it up.
Round 1.
Fight.
That was a waste.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
You win.
All right.
Round 1.
Fight.
Something tells me Angel and a Thorn is going to be a complete pain. Well, it's a good start.
Round 2.
Fight.
You win.
Stefan showed incredible abilities with the Jaguars. Angel became little more than a punching bag. This one, as well as other outstanding hits, have sent Angel back to the shop for a while.
Round 1.
Fight.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
You win.
You'd think after this practice I'd have figured out.
Round
All right,
1.
Fight.
see if I can actually handle the Electra.
You win.
All right, now I don't know what my problem was last time.
Round 2.
Fight.
You win.
For all you folks that enjoy an evenly matched battle, I hope you didn't pay for the match at the stadium. But for all you who like the occasional one-sided masochistic pouncing, then watch out for Stefan. I'll let you wash my bot when we're done. Sure, I'll hose down what's
Round
left.
1.
Fight.
You win. Round 2.
Fight.
You win.
Messed up. For all you folks that enjoy an evenly matched battle, I hope you didn't pay for the match at the stadium, but for all you like the occasional one-sided masochistic pouncing, then watch out for Stefan. Surely you don't think you can win. Prepare to see what a real mind can
Round
do.
1.
Fight.
Sacre bleu.
You win.
That was a little closer than I wanted.
Round 2.
Fight.
Thing is, the roundhouses are really good at knocking out the stamina, so
You win.
it gets a little repetitive, but it also wins. Alright. Same line. Oh, there we go. Stefan versus Major Kryzik. At last, a worthy adversary. Get ready to rock. Ha! What is this? You're barely out of diapers.
Round 1.
Fight.
Okay, good start.
Round 2.
Fight.
I could use some distance just to get the stamina back. Ooh.
You win.
I didn't do that. All you arena junkies out there got a pretty good show at the stadium. Major Kryzak fought with skill, but not enough to put down Stefan's hulking Jaguar. Hey, maybe next time, Major Kryzak. You awaken in your own body. For a few moments, you come down from the adrenaline high you've experienced. Your body seems so frail now. The team is already celebrating, and you welcome their congratulations. The time to party is short-lived. Your mind takes in that the last few hours events and the knowledge that an entire moon is now yours to command. Wait a sec, comes a panicking voice from a vid monitor. Everyone, listen! He turns up the volume and everyone in the room is quiet. Was found dead today. We repeat, Hans Kryzak's body was found at 1800 hours tonight in a garbage bin outside the Nova Laboratories. Everyone is holding their breath as the news reporter continues. We've been handed this notice that was to be read when Kryzak won the fight tonight. It reads, Notice to all humans. Thank you, Algrins. Notice to all humans, a new day has begun. Nova, a project started by war, will give new life. This process can take a human brain and place it inside a robotic body. What you saw tonight was me, Hans Kryzak, directly connected to a new form of Har. The human race will now see its ultimate evolution. The announcer lays down the digipad containing the message. Tragically, all scientists close to the project have been killed in a fire which broke out shortly after the last match tonight. All records of the Nova project were destroyed. In other news, a crew member switches the display off. Well, looks like we'll be looking for a new boss now. Well, the Wicked Witch is dead. That's going to make your job much easier. Firstly, that Nova project sounds like it could be a great thing to pick up again. Perhaps the old man just didn't have the right brain. Ganymede was easy. Kryzak was a breeze. The next challenge will be all of Jupiter, then Mars, then Earth. But for now, you must see your people. As you fly towards the moon, you close your eyes and start thinking about what you'll soon have. Nobody can stop you now. Anyone want to see tournament play? That's the other game mode. Or I can, just play with myself. Oh! No! What do you think, chat? They almost all look entirely not like me. So we can do aluminum, iron, steel, or heavy metal. Chat, do you have a preference? Alright, heavy metal. The North American Open. Attempt to wrestle the North American title from the two-time world champion Raven. The North American Open attracts respected competitors from around the globe. Moderate winnings, intermediate competitors, and I'll have 500k left over. You only YOLO one. Welcome to Northam. You'd better be prepared.
Ready. Fight.
So in this one, the damage I take matters. all you folks that enjoy an evenly matched battle, I hope you didn't pay for a match at the stadium. For all you who like the occasional one-sided masochistic pouncing, then watch out for System Stream. I really should have changed the name. You think you're pretty good, don't you? Well, if I were younger, I'd show you a thing or two. So one thing that is kind of nice, when you get your ass kicked, as you will see, you do actually see more scratches on the bot. Just listen to those fans. You know, you can quit now and save the embarrassment.
Ready, fight.
You win.
Is it possible to have sunglasses any larger? Whoa, this challenger meant business tonight. System Stream could show the old pros a thing or two about that Jaguar. Check this action out. This is how Stefan looked the whole match. Beaten, bruised, and bewildered. Oh, you've been studying some of my old fights in the Hollow Library, haven't you? You may have some talent, kid. I better not lose this next fight. You are inferior.
Ready, fight.
I didn't realize they were going to be stunned again.
You win.
That's a hurtful stereotype, Algrins. System Stream showed incredible abilities with the Jaguar as Jean-Paul became a little more than a punching bag. Hey, new plan? This one, as well as other outstanding hits, have sent Jean-Paul back to the shop for a while. Well, looks like I get to go home early tonight. In my country, we never would have even let you sign up.
Ready, fight.
That was wasteful.
You win.
I'm kind of curious what the damages will cost. And in the arena tonight, Milano gave System Stream a run for his money, but came up a few thousand credits short. Milano held in there for a while, but System Stream simply outperformed him with moves like this. Come on, kid, keep your guard up in there. You didn't do bad, but you could have done a lot better, so 90k. Okay, the repairs aren't that bad. Sorry, but I don't give autographs. Oh, you think you're good enough to fight me?
Ready, fight.
No!
You win.
It's actually, so far as I can tell, it's the most damage you can do with the Jaguar. Oh, this challenger meant business tonight. System Stream could show the old pros a thing or two about that Jaguar. Check this action out. This is how Shiro looked the whole match. Beaten, bruised, and bewildered. Oh, you've been studying some of my old fights in the Hollow Library, haven't you? You may have some talent, kid. Talent doesn't mean anything if you don't have Zaz. You sure you should fight tonight? You don't look well.
Ready, fight.
Ouch.
You win.
All you arena junkies out there got a pretty good show at the stadium. Dr. Lin Yar fought with skill, but not enough to put down System Stream's hulking Jaguar. Hey, maybe next time, Dr. Lin Yar. Not too bad, looks like you kept at least one step ahead of him. I've seen you on replay. Compared to me, you flight in slow motion. This is true, I haven't upgraded my stream yet. Or my stream, my appendages.
You win.
System Stream showed incredible abilities with the Jaguar as Jack became little more than a punching bag. This one, as well as other outstanding hits, have sent Jack back to the shop for a while. You think you're pretty good, don't you? Well, if I was younger, I'd show you a thing or two. Oh, crap. Alright, and in other news, after System Stream's fight tonight, Steel Claw, an unranked competitor, has issued a public challenge to System Stream. Well, if he accepts the challenge, you can bet your life I'll be there to watch the fight. So these, I seem to remember, are actually quite difficult. You're stupid to want to fight me. This one's gonna cost you, punk.
Ready, fight.
Yep. My god, that was terrible. Folks, you gotta feel a little sorry for System Stream tonight. If it weren't for Steel Claw landing a few lucky blows like this one, I think System Stream would have pulled this off. Oh man, you ever hear of blocking? Yeah, that was terrible. So I'm kind of reluctant because this is a permanent record, so I have had a couple of characters with like 0 losses, and I protect them jealously, but I don't know, it's fun. I'm afraid you haven't spent hardly enough time in The Sims, little one.
Ready, fight.
Damn it. Good lord. Oh, that's tough. Wow, this was a close one. System Stream and Ibrahim traded blows in the stadium until Ibrahim, fatigued and stumbling, landed this, the final blow. Next time these two meet, it'll be some rematch. Trying to keep my boys busy, eh? At least I could afford the loss.
Ready, fight.
Alright, I'll redeem myself.
You win.
Maybe we can go against Steel Claw again. Can't remember what it costs for speeds. Okay, 7.
Ready, fight.
My heart was in the right place. Damn it!
You win.
I think the stamina was really my saving grace on that one. System Stream was looking good this evening. His Jaguar left the stadium with only a few scars from his overmatched opponent. Ibrahim showed some pretty pathetic fighting skills, and System Stream took advantage of him. Just look at this hit. Come on, kid, keep your guard up in there. You didn't do too bad, but you could have didn't do bad, but you could have done a lot better. I've been waiting to add a few dents to that little bot of yours.
Ready, fight.
Ugh. Not looking good.
You win.
I think Christian comes back to put me in my place for destroying Crystal's bot. Or Har. System Streaming Crystal were evenly matched. The Jaguar of Crystal will spend some time in the shop tonight. The two fought practically blow for blow until System Stream finally nailed Crystal with this well-timed shot. At least you won. Too bad I'll be here all night. And in other news, after System Stream's fight tonight, Christian, an unranked competitor, has issued a public challenge to System Stream. Well, if he accepts the challenge, you can bet your life I'll be there to watch the fight. How dare you treat my sister like that? Your cruelty will cost you. I'm
Ready.
sure it will.
Fight.
Yeah, notice how little damage he's taking compared to what I'm throwing at. Oh my god! This is a disaster!
You lose.
I mean, it's better than Steel Claw, but wow, this is a close one. System Stream and Christian traded blows in the stadium until Christian, fatigued and stumbling, landed this, the final blow. The next time these two meet, it'll be some rematch. Trying to keep my boys busy, eh? I think this is Raven. Yep, I see you've stumbled past the grunts, but you've nothing. You're gonna have to dance with fire to beat me.
Ready, fight.
Damn it. I thought I might be able to cheese my way out, but... Folks, you gotta feel a little sorry for System Stream tonight. If it weren't for Raven landing a few lucky blows like this one, I think System Stream would have pulled this one off. Hey, you better get back out there. There's a few places that bot were ripped to shreds. I don't see how I'd be able to... Oh, okay.
Ready, fight.
God damn it.
You win.
Because I didn't learn my lesson last time.
Ready, fight.
Ouch. I really thought I was going to get hit by that spike. That was worse than last time.
Ready, fight.
Whoa! Once more for good measure.
You win.
System Stream was looking good this evening as Jaguar left the stadium with only a few scars from his overmatched opponent. Raven showed some pretty pathetic fighting skills and System Stream took advantage of him. Just look at this hit. I sure hope you didn't miss this fight, folks, because tonight we have a new champion. As the hangar door closes on your robot, okay, so now I can call it a robot, you can't stop thinking about the fight. Your heart races and your hands shake with adrenaline. You feel invulnerable. The fight was hard, but you made it. You are the North American champion. You find it hard to walk, hard to breathe, hard to do anything but think about the next fight, the next challenge. Your next chance to prove that you are truly the greatest the world has ever seen. Oop. Sorry, I'm just about to spill. Oh, no, okay, sorry, just give me a second here. All right, nice job. Next time, could you keep him a little, keep away from it a little more? Make my job easier, eh, kid? And in other news, after System Stream's fight tonight, Iceman, an unranked competitor, has issued a public challenge to System Stream, because these have gone so well for me. If he accepts the challenge, you can bet your life I'll be there to watch the fight. Yep. Prepare to meet your maker.
Ready, fight.
Run away! No! Actually, that's not too bad. Okay, that is too bad.
You win.
Can't believe that worked. System Stream fought a respectable battle with Iceman and was victorious. Not half bad, System Stream. They both did some damage, but System Stream ended the contest with this shot. Not too bad, looks like he kept at least one step ahead of him. Alright, so we'll first sign up for a new challenge, the Karushai challenge. This militant country has managed in past years to establish a respected tournament. The competitors are typically well-trained and equally well-financed. Why do they keep making me fight such weaklings?
Ready, fight.
You win.
Okay, sorry, I gotta attend to this spill real quick. I thought I had it done, but then I stepped in what actually fell on the ground. All right. System Stream was looking good this evening as Jaguar left the stadium with only a few scars from his overmatched opponent. Stefan showed some pretty pathetic fighting skills and System Stream took advantage of them. Just look at this hit. Come on, kid, keep your guard up in there. You didn't do bad, but you could have done a lot better. I have a few surprises in store with you. For
Ready,
you.
fight.
God, I hate the. I think the Electra is my new least favorite to fight. Unforgivable.
You lose.
Ready, fight.
That would have been a lot cooler if I actually landed the hit. Oh, okay. Well, scrap only then.
Ready, fight.
Jesus.
You lose.
Twice in a row now.
Ready, fight.
You win.
I mean, I guess the good news is that it's an opportunity for me to buy more parts.
Ready, fight.
I thought I had a good trick going with the MRA6. Thank you very much for the follow. I thought I had a good plan with throwing him after the attack. Looks like he barely pulled that one off, kid. Okay. Don't you think that bot was a bad choice for you?
Ready, fight.
By the way, we both started with Jaguar Leap, so I don't know how it decided that the competitor, or my competitor. Yeah, I wonder if it changes based on the bot that you have. The crowd cheered as Jacob was defeated in the remarkable showdown with System Stream. System Stream pleased excited onlookers with respectable skill. Here's the hit that ended the match. Nice job. Next time, could you keep him away from keep away from him a little more? Make my job easier, eh, kid? This is Open OMF. I don't know if there's a meaningful difference, but it's a heck of a lot easier to get up and running. I don't even want the money, just the thrill of seeing your face after I stomp on it.
Ready, fight.
So I did play this last year, and I put it in DOSBox. But is there? I'm curious. Like, it seems. I'm guessing because you can distinguish between the two versions. Is there a difference between the two? The only thing that I noticed playing in DOSBox was I definitely needed to tweak the. I needed to tweak the CPU speed quite a bit, whereas this one kind of seems to have handled that on its own. System Stream was looking good this evening as Jaguar left the stadium with only a few scars from his overmatched opponent. Avo Orion showed some pretty pathetic fighting skills, and System Stream took advantage of him. Just look at this hit. I was born for this game. You were obviously ill-chosen for it.
Ready, fight.
Many of the stats related to damage and endurance are not... Oh! Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, that's interesting to know. I should, I don't think on this machine I have the old
You win.
setup, but I don't think it's that hard to get the DOSBox set up. I didn't really realize that the differences were so substantial. But that's fine, because I guess if I did it last... Somebody can correct me if I did it last year. Anyways, I've definitely done this before. So I guess we're getting to see the other version. Buy some Holics after the match. After all, we'll be a lot. I'll be a lot richer.
Ready, fight.
To Jaguar Leap. Yeah, well, the big. Honestly, it's probably the biggest factor behind any decision to play or stream a game is it difficult for me to like to get it up and running and broadcasting. Thank you very much for hanging out, Kite. I'm sure we'll chat on Discord or that, but I got a couple of fun things I can show you when you got some spare time. But if I don't see you before you go to Texas, best of luck, and we'll catch up. Yeah, so the one thing I do like about OpenOMF is that I basically installed it and was up and running, which is not something I can always say about some of games of a certain vintage, would be the diplomatic way of putting it. Haven't you learned from the others that I'm the wrong lady to cross?
Ready, fight.
Ow. That wasn't so bad.
You win.
And in other news, after System Stream's fight tonight, Angel, an unranked competitor, has issued a public challenge to System Stream. If he accepts the challenge, you bet your life I'll be there to watch the fight. Sure, it's been a while since I got my ass kicked. It's time I show your kind a thing or two about
Ready,
pain.
fight.
I don't fancy my chances, but I'm not as obviously outmatched as some of the other cases. I'll take it. This is where your career ends.
Ready, fight.
Shouldn't it? I thought it was the case that if you hit the shadow's supposed to go away. Yeah, I usually just kind of accept that I'm gonna get my ass kicked by them, but
You win.
Ready, fight.
You win.
yeah, honestly, I'm not too fussed about. I mean, I don't know this game well enough to be a purist about it, if I'm completely honest. But it's one of these. It's every once in a while, if it's like, wait a minute, this isn't as I remember. I've studied you. I find you an adequate challenge.
Ready, fight.
Ow. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, I think I've only ever really played with the Jaguar.
You win.
In other news, after System Stream's fight tonight, Selena, an unranked competitor, has issued a public challenge to System Stream. I've been watching you. Can't wait to cut you in half. This is not going to go well for me.
Fight.
Oh, interesting.
You win.
Yeah, it's actually it's an interesting problem because, like, I'm wondering if it's the tournament that I guess it'd have to be the tournament that kind of determines why people stick with the Jaguar. I mean, it's very kind of you, Vanguard Master. The only reason I mark it as a birthday was just because it's a chance for me to do a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I'm pretty sure I did One Must Fall last year. Unless I'm completely losing it. Slice spot you got there. Mind if I take a few whacks at it? So I'll also ask MRA, does this mean that you are involved with the development of OpenOMF? Because I'll confess, I really only know of it as a consumer. Sorry, I realized I was mid-thought on another topic. God.
You lose.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think what the reason behind. I mean, I just kind of felt
Ready, fight.
I felt no need to move off from the Jaguar, but then the question would be why I started with it in the first place. Because I guess in the case of Stefan, it started me off with the Shadow, although maybe that's just because of where. Oof. I'll take it. My next birthday, you'll hope. I hope it's going well. I know you had some. I know you. You said that you had some interruptions. You wrote the tournament economy parts last year, so this year I haven't done much. All right, well, I have you to thank for the large cash outs when
Ready.
I
Fight.
beat an unranked challenger.
You win.
Oh god, I didn't even know we were at the end of this. A crowd of ecstatic spectators approaches your Jaguar as you raise a hand in victory. As the storm rages overhead, you feel completely calm, content to know that you have triumphed over the best this country has to offer. You are a hero to the people of Kadushai. For now, you are their undisputed champion. Nice job. Next time, could you keep away from them a little more? Make my job easier, eh, kid? Devon Shell, an unranked competitor, has issued a public challenge to System Stream. Now watch what I can do with this robot. I seem to recall struggling
Ready.
against Devon Shell.
Fight.
That's not so bad. Obviously, I need to smarten up, but there's a reasonable chance I'll see this through.
You win.
By the way, feel free to go. Vanguard Master is currently developing something, but I don't know how much he wants to talk about it, or if he's just being polite. But obviously, if any of you are working on something, feel free to bring it up. All right, War Invitational. The War Invitational attracts the finest of the world's fighters. Not only does this tournament bring spectators from around the country, but the prestige of winning this title is second only to being the world champion. All right,
Ready.
a challenge at last.
Fight.
Lord. Yikes. I think I'm gonna get kicked out of the tournament at this rate. I will not say no to cheese.
You win.
You've got to learn some defense or you'll always get beat up like this. Thought you'd seen the last of me, eh?
Ready. Fight.
That's a distinctly Canadian Italian.
You win.
I am sorry to say, Vanguard, I have not played either of those.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Ah, thank you. Something the youths will appreciate. But the nudity, right? You'll include the nudity. System Stream versus Roland. I'll be surprised if you make it past 30 ticks.
Ready. Fight.
A metric tick or an imperial tick?
You win.
So I don't know if people like me doing the announcer, but I imagine we've probably gone through a few of the lines. Actually, this is one thing I'll say I like about Open One Must Fall. I like the way that they do their announcements in the sort of announcer style. I think that was actually how I first found out about it, and I thought it was a nice touch. I hope you weren't planning on celebrating tonight.
Ready.
Oh, the shredder. All right.
Fight.
No!
You lose.
Trying to keep my boys busy, eh?
Ready. Fight.
You win.
I also think, if I'm honest, I had no business playing on heavy metal.
Ready. Fight.
Good lord.
You lose.
Maybe it'll just be laser beams for days to solve this.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Yeah, I'll confess. So I don't know. Like, clearly, Vanguard Master is going to be the more familiar one here, but I have to imagine. Like, I'm really, really curious what a Unreal 6 looks like. Because with Unreal and Fortnite and the creator mode, and then of course things like Roblox and such, I'm kind of curious. You know, at what point do they just integrate it into the main tool? Like, obviously they don't want to take away features from the people who are already familiar with the existing engine. But I also have to imagine that probably the big numbered upgrade would be one where they sort of say we're moving forward in kind of a decisive way. Although obviously other people have commented on that before. I don't think that's a particularly original
Ready. Fight.
idea. You know what? Beams for days. You only YOLO once. No! No! Sorry.
You lose.
Ready, fight.
Well, obviously I've gotten plenty of practice on Roland.
You win.
Ready, fight.
Good lord. I deserve that.
Ready, fight.
He definitely hits hard. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. If I lose this, I'm gonna be... Oh, no! Yep, I'm shamed. Hope they make improvements in functionality rather than just try and make things more shiny, but so far Epic has been good about what they brought to UE, so I do hope they know what they're doing. Well, I mean, the best that I can take out of that is... I mean,
Ready, fight.
it seems like Mind's Eye didn't really set people on fire, so I don't know what that means for everywhere. Valve's kind of answer to this seems to be Sampersand box or Sandbox. Then there's Roblox, and then there's Fortnite Creator, and so I think right now the fight is basically to come up with sort of the most fully featured, integrated game engine
Ready,
for some
fight.
people. Now, obviously, that's not going to be something at the top end. I'm going to assume that the CD Projekts and the Respawns of the world are going to want, if there's going to be something along those lines, it cannot take away features that they've come to rely on. But I do get a feeling that they're pushing more and more towards, I really do have to imagine that the way that they're thinking about that is the idea of there being sort of a dedicated tool is more of something that we've inherited from not even the start, right? Like, I'm assuming in the start, people would just be tooling their own thing. I mean, maybe they'd use like something like SDL or that, but I think Epic was definitely one of the first to really found a business on the idea of providing the tool, right? So I know id licensed their engine, but I don't think the idea for them was really that they wanted that to be a main line of business. I think they just wanted to make some games, and they made some tech along the way. It definitely feels like Epic was specifically designing something that was intended to be this sort of, we've got the infrastructure for you. You can just focus on making a game product. And obviously that's gone through a few iterations now, up to this current version where, they're getting that percentage from products that are making, I guess, more than 1 million or whatever the current rate is. But I also sort of think that, the kind of studio that goes from making stuff like Gears of War to then switching to something like Fortnite, among others, definitely seems to be a company that's willing to reinvent itself. And so I imagine that they're probably more looking at that product as something that is, a product of its time, and not necessarily the way that people are going to want to develop in the future. Because, of course, if you look at things that have been successful, a lot of them are mods. So, but again, I don't know. I don't know if anybody can really predict the next big thing.
Ready.
All right, let's see how things go with Christian this time. The greatest gift I can give myself is not losing the next fight. So, did you enjoy your last win?
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Okay, I'm also feeling slightly more comfortable in my move away from Christian. I should probably just see what this stuff costs rather than going into purchases. No problem, one more notch on the helmet.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
I don't think I do. Ava Earlong. I came here to eat carrots and kick butt, and I'm all out of carrots.
Ready. Fight.
So if memory serves, if I destroy her bot, Jazz Jackrabbit comes and kicks the crap out of me.
You win.
Apparently Jazz Jackrabbit is completely okay with what just happened. Once I take to the air, you might as well not even be in the arena.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Do I get to fight Christian again? You'd better hope luck is on your side, because talent is on mine.
Ready. Fight.
Ouch. Jesus. No!
You lose.
I had something in my head in terms of what was going to happen, but
Ready. Fight.
ah, come on. I think it's because normally when someone kind of goes aggressive on a move like that, you can usually rely on like the suplex. But in this case, if I do that, I kind of need to. Damn it! I actually need to defend. It's really on me for. Actually, you know, the more I think of it, with your idea of starting with something that isn't the Jaguar. The more I'm kind of getting sold on it.
Ready. Fight.
Teach the whippersnappers some respect for the other bots. Ridiculous.
You win.
I don't think you'll last much longer.
Ready.
I've seen that gentleman before. Interesting. I'll confess, I know it's an open source project, but I never even really like, it always seemed to be the sort of thing that people,
You win.
it always kind of felt like the sort of thing that other people contributed to. Now the thing is I don't know if I actually have anything that I can bring to the table, but it sort of feels, I mean, obviously I like this enough to have played it for, this is originally just going to be a little throwaway thing at the start, but I like this enough to have spent some extra time. Is there a chance, I mean, I can look this up, but if you happen to have the link and you are looking for volunteers, I don't exactly have copious free time, but I'd at least be happy to take a look and see if there's something I can try and contribute to give back. I defeat you, I become next world champion. This tournament is just next step.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
High atop War's headquarters flies the 100-meter-long victory banner. The banner glorifies War's finest fighter, the combatant with desire and the power to defeat the world's finest. Today, the banner celebrates a new champion, a competitor who rose through the ranks with outstanding skill and hunger to overcome. Thank you very much. Today, the banner celebrates you. And in other news, after System Stream's fight tonight, Bethany, an unranked competitor, has issued a public challenge to System Stream. I may be young, but I was trained by the best.
Ready. Fight.
This is not looking good. I'm just looking at how little damage I'm doing to her in the shredder. So basically, as long as it's a bot piloted by a computer, I'm gonna have trouble with it. Alright, World Championship it is. If you think you're ready to take on the world, here's your chance. The World Championship assembles the greatest fighters from around the globe. Since millions of spectators attend the fights, the pay is excellent. Fight hard and train hard, and one day the world will call you their champion. Yeah, I mean, I definitely this is more about me seeing what's there. But you know, again, it's a game. It's a game with a certain charm, and if there's something that I feel I can meaningfully contribute, you know, projects like this presumably don't happen unless people are willing to give up some of their time. So you made it this far, eh? Can't wait to grab another victory from you.
Ready. Fight.
Did you get any victory from me?
You win.
I'm the smartest, fastest, and best-looking fighter here. A natural.
Ready. Fight.
You
I'll
win.
take it. Oops. Well, you know what? Time to customize. Tonight, the audience won't be the only one shocked.
Ready. Fight.
No! That was a decent attempt at a recovery, at least.
Ready. Fight.
Unbelievable. I mean, I don't remember seeing any red, but I could be wrong. I've definitely had a Vitality 0 before, so...
You win.
Ready. Fight.
I'm never gonna leave this level.
You lose.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
That's I mean, I just think of it as a consequence of my poor decisions in the upgrade path.
Ready, fight.
How the hell does that work? If I wait them out, there's no timer in this game, so just let the environment finish them off.
You win.
Do I go for the endurance, or do I go for a better part?
Ready, fight.
John Paul will stop my clock. Yeah, extra volts. Obviously, it's only funny when when I'm the one delivering. When I'm the recipient, it's obviously a grave offense I may never recover. You look like you've barely learned how to handle that bot.
Ready, fight.
Ah.
You win.
Algrins, I will have you know that plenty of fearsome armies in history fought in dresses, just like the Pyro. Or Pyros. Whatever the bot's called. I'll wrap a chain around your neck till you say uncle.
Ready, fight.
You win.
Turned out a little differently from how I was expecting. My diagnosis is that you're about to have a throbbing headache.
Ready, fight.
My coworkers usually say that they get a migraine when they see me coming. Okay, not quite how I planned on it going, but
You win.
watch me fly!
Ready, fight.
You win.
try the endurance, but I'm a little tempted to invest in speed still. You really are a great opponent. I enjoy our fights.
Ready. Fight.
Ugh, my favorite bot. Well, I guess it's no Shredder.
You win.
I feel I can't do the destruction to Veronica, though. Smart money's on me, Grunt. Better just hang back.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Well, this sucks. I bet on him. Oh, that would be another one. Actually, Samurai, while you're talking about new features, we're in the age of sports betting. Clearly, we need to add a whole other, you know, a secondary game. You can have your sports betting clicker game in the background. Oh, that's funny. And now I will send you back where you came from.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Look at little old you. Made it a lot damn it! A space lot farther than I thought you would.
Ready. Fight.
I hate the Shredder.
You win.
That was a destruction with prejudice. I didn't even notice. Don't let our last fight cloud your head. The victory will belong to me.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Damn it. Oh, you know what? I even pointed that out earlier. But not the spelling, obviously, just the stat. So, did you enjoy your last win?
Ready. Fight.
You may fall before you even see me.
Ready? Fight.
Different spelling, but who knows, this Killian may be the one who is in a movie about a scientist. Also, a considerably older movie about a guy trying to blow up the sun.
You win.
Maybe it's a sequel. Actually, there was at a local game dev meetup, there's a guy who demoed a game. It was a really clever, they were inspired by Balatro and those, is it Pachinko? Anyways, it's the pegs and like the ball bouncing down them. And they originally had a typo of money, M-O-E-N-Y. And for a while they actually kept that in. And I actually found it like this nice little differentiating feature. Like the Monet was kind of cute, but then they added like a more professional layer over it, and so they decided that the typo wasn't as amusing as before. But it's I don't know. I feel like it was one of those things that they could have kept. Well, at least under the old, slightly more I don't know, the more homemade aesthetic. Let's say. So yeah, my first pull request will be to add a typo to money. Ava Orion can't wait to shove this fist through your chest.
Ready? Fight.
And it's a claw, madam.
You win.
Also, the quality of the the quality of the player, Algrins, I think it's probably is the greater source of inconsistency. You ain't quit yet.
Ready? Fight.
Brutal. Yikes. Let's see if I can cheese this out. I deserve that.
Ready? Fight.
Sorry, I didn't realize the cursor was there. I was so absorbed in this game.
You win.
I'll take the flail over the shredder and the... Yeah, probably shredder and katana.
Ready? Fight.
This is going to... Yeah. I was gonna say, there's gonna be consequences for this, but if I can milk it for as long as I can...
You win.
Ava Erlong again.
Ready? Fight.
Consider... Tonight just isn't gonna be your night, pal.
Ready, fight.
You win.
Also, I think that's the first time I've beaten Jazz Jackrabbit. Want to make some some money quick? Bet on me.
Ready, fight.
What's it? Why are the shredders? What have I done to deserve this?
You win.
Yeah, I don't know what changed. I mean, the leg speed, obviously, but with my new adrenaline pump, I'm the best money can buy.
Ready, fight.
You win.
Devon Shell returns in a Thorn. Now here's a machine I can really rock
Ready,
with.
fight.
I think he beat me last time, right? I'll take it. Good God. Ugh. I was gonna say, I did seem to be able to get away with getting in close and giving him a bump on the noggin. Wave goodbye to the fans now.
Ready, fight.
Apparently I will need to dance with fire to beat him. Damn it! Alright, I'll take it.
You win.
You're in my way, punk.
Ready, fight.
It's basically the main reason I like having the leg speed. I don't need to think.
You win.
I just kind of go around like a windmill. Angel? You've been lucky to defeat your own people. You don't stand a chance against me.
Ready, fight.
Okay, that's shameful.
You win.
This gives me this super 1 million shot laser beam, right? Don't worry, this won't hurt much.
Ready. Fight.
Yeah, ridiculous amount of money. Although I will confess, I double-checked to see if you'd deliberately not put a space between A and lot. Iceman! I cannot allow you to treat a lady that way. Prepare to meet your maker.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Oh, I don't doubt it at all, MRA. I just, It seems to be his thing now. I've learned much since our last encounter. I believe you will be defeated.
Ready. Fight.
You win.
Oh, come on. So I've never seen a situation in which no space between a lot, A and a lot. Sorry. I have always learned A space a lot, and at least... God damn it. A space lot. However, it has always been explained to me as a common English mistake. And I'll be completely honest with you, I would not blame this team for focusing on things other than the writing. I should have known. You got lucky, mate. Ain't gonna happen again.
Ready. Fight.
Okay, my first mod request will be to remove shredders. He just needs to do one of those flying... I cannot believe I got away with that. Looks like you barely pulled that one off, kid. Is it 1 or is it 0? Because I know the, I've definitely gotten 0. Actually, that one I think I got 0 for the vitality amount. Hello again, pretty thing. Gonna get you this time.
Ready. Fight.
I deserved that.
You win.
Bethany. Please be gentle. I'm kind of new at this.
Ready. Fight.
Oh, come on! Oh, I completely forgot about that move. Damn it.
You lose.
You have fought well, but I am the rightful champion.
Ready. Fight.
They're mass producing them now.
You win.
I sure hope you didn't miss this fight, folks, because tonight we have a new champion. After defeating the greatest fighters in the world, you finally have a chance to relax. A smile crosses your face as you remember the cheering crowds, wildly applauding as you accepted the trophy. As you stare at the holographic World Championship trophy, you can't help thinking about the other fighters. The look on their face, the words on their lips, they all said the same thing. See you next year. You can hardly wait. Single player, we get a moon. Tournament mode, we get a job. Well, you've been studying some of my old fights in the Holo library, haven't you? You may have some talent, kid. And in other news, after System Stream's fight tonight, Nikolai, an unranked competitor, has issued a public challenge to System Stream. Well, if he accepts the challenge, you can bet your life I'll be there to watch the fight. Championship is rightfully mine. I will show the world you are not a worthy champion. Third Nova in a row.
Ready? Fight.
Wow. Just prepping myself for a future run. Alright. That is it for One Must Fall 2097. So thank you everybody for hanging out. And then also, I'll try and... I still have a bit of time left. Actually, I have a half hour left, so... I don't know... Do I want to do something else?
You lose.
Half an hour is not a lot of time. But also a special thank you to the One Must Fall 2097 Open project. I didn't realize that we're different, but there was difference, but I don't know. It's a fun game to play. And I like the fact that there is an easier way to play it now rather than...
Round one.
Sure, Nova's for everyone. I don't know if it's dev contributor, I don't know the proper terminology, but I don't suppose, has anybody sort of like burning to see a particular game? I was gonna try and do something like Disco Elysium, but I think half an hour of Disco Elysium sounds like a recipe for disappointment. So I'm just taking a look at some of the other things that I can potentially be streaming.
You lose. Round one.
Fight.
You lose. Round two.
Fight.
Outlast Trials would have been interesting, but you know what? I actually do have I have a couple of oh no, I kind of do a little bit of everything. I was debating on doing Outlast Trials, but I actually think because I've got some book of hours to record tonight, I think I'm just gonna call it tonight. And we'll see if I can find someone to
Round one.
host.
Fight.
Will Shand, and apparently it's his 13-year streamiversary, which is a weird little milestone in itself. Will Shand is a fun streamer. He does a lot of sort of unregarded sort of indie horror games and such.
Round two.
So I have no idea what he's playing, but actually because it's also his streamiversary, it actually feels like a weird and fun little way to finish off tonight. So I'm going to leave you in his capable hands. Thank you again, everybody, for hanging out, and thank you very much, Tikri. It was lovely to have you in here. I hope you had some fun watching an extremely old game, 1994. But yeah, everybody who hung out, thank you very much for
Round one.
hanging out. Please enjoy Will Shand's stream. I'll probably hang out for a little bit, but I definitely have some recording to do. So take care, and I will see you tomorrow. And I guess I actually need to figure out what game I'm playing tomorrow. I'll figure that out. Anyways, talk to you later.